alive. We alive. Hello, hello, and happy Sunday. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing great? Myself, I am doing very great. I'm gonna write the topic so that this text I have here doesn't confuse me. How can I comment? I can comment, right? Yeah, I can comment so that I remind myself of the topic. The topic is focus on yourself. No, life begins. Yeah, because this is when my life began. Begins when your life begins when you focus on yourself. I feel like that is so important. How are you doing? It's been a while. Slow connection. The last time I tried doing this, no. Actually, the last time I did this went well. I really hope the connection doesn't fuck. It's been fucking up lately. So, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. We're getting into the last week of August. How has your August been? Has it been Gucci? Fashion? Mine has been amazing actually. I moved, been experiencing life in another dimension, trying out new things, learning new things. I've been throwing myself into the deep end almost every day. And while I have faltered, I have not yet drowned, so I'm okay. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm happy to be where I am because it's a gift to be alive. It's a gift to be me. It's a gift to be in the position that I am. I feel so powerful. It's not like every day is perfection, no, but some days just make me feel so worth living, so worth loving, so worth fighting for, like today. So today was a day off. I had been working 3 days, and you know me, I just work 2 days and sleep. Okay, 2 days, take a break, 2 days, take a break. But I worked 3 days, which were really fantastic, and I learned a lot within those 3 days I worked. Within those 3 days, I had to pivot and change tactics, which is something that I've learned with business and just living, that sometimes you will find a lot of challenges, and those challenges are telling you to pivot, to change tactics, to adapt, to respond to these challenges. You can't escape. So I'm just happy about who I'm becoming in all ways that you can become. So yeah, it's been Gucci. And the moment it had been a, let's say, challenging couple of days. So when I responded and changed my strategy, it actually became a very easy time. I've had like 2 easy days. Yeah, 2 easy days. Because one day was so tough. I had to sit down and think, okay, what am I doing wrong? Why is this strategy not working? And as I was taking a walk, and I advise you to take walks. Walk a lot. Most of my breakthroughs I get from walking, when I'm walking, because me, I am the kind of person who walks purposefully, intentionally. I walk like focused on me. Walking is where I think a lot. Before now, I remember like the years before, 2 years, 2 years, because before time, I spent a lot of my time just walking. It's like I was looking for something, searching. So I just became a wanderer. I remember taking 5-hour walks. Yes. Yes, going for like 20 kilometers, just walking. And at some point, I started thinking maybe I was going insane. Because there's something about people who walk a lot and insanity, right? Like you find someone who just walks and walks and walks, they are insane. But I believe I was at the brink of sanity. And when you're at the brink of sanity, there is a madness that you will go through so that you become sane. So yeah, I spent a lot of my time walking. And so in those walks, I thought a lot. Yes, and this is walking without being high, without being drunk, or without having a cigarette break. It's just walking sober. Sometimes without even my phone. Most times without my phone. Most times I just switched off my phone and just walked. Walked. Kilometers and kilometers, hours and hours. I just carried a bottle of water to just sustain me. So I feel like the walking has ended, though I do take a lot of walks still, because now walking is not my livelihood, it's just part of my lifestyle. Woo, Vanessa! Yeah, so nowadays I just walk for pleasure. I walk because I want to walk. Yes, I walk. So somebody another day told me at I'm a walkist, and I was like, what the fuck? Why do people have to label shit that is not? Who says that? But I later found out he was an idiot, so I was like, ah, fuck that shit. So, so yeah, walking. And a lot of people tell me that I ignore them on the streets when I walk. My best friend some years back told me that one day I passed her and her friend who said I didn't like her, whatever. So they approached me like after a week and they were all like bashing me. Why did you not greet us on the street? And I was like, and then this other friend of my friend was like, I told you she would deny it. And I was like, ah, fuck, I'm not going to argue about this. Because me, when I'm walking, I am focused. I am focused I'm in my mind. I'm focused on the road. So yeah, those are the places that my ideas come from when I'm walking. So where do your ideas come from? Is it in the bathroom? Is it when you're sleeping? That's another place. Dreams. When you're sleeping, you have dreams, and then you wake up and you're like, oh shit, an idea just popped. So most people have realized that either when they're sleeping and the dreams come to them, the memories, they flow, or when they are in the bathroom, when they are either bathing or shitting. Other people, like me, when walking, some people when swimming. Yeah, actually swimming is really amazing. Some people while taking rides, like bike rides, that works too. So you tell me, how is it that ideas come to you, right? So yeah, I was able to pivot, I was able to change my strategies, and so I'm trying to work with this new strategy that has been really good and see how it goes. So something that happened when I changed strategies is a restful time period. I've had 2 restful, easy days, I can say that. 2 easy days. They're kind of like, you see, I have, with my business, I always have to wake up so early, sometimes at 6, because I have to go to market, I have to prepare food early and stuff. But for the past 2 days, I just said, you know what, I'm not going to wake up early because I don't want to force myself, to extenuate myself, because I had been, for the first part of the week, I had been extenuating myself so much, such that it no longer became a pleasure, because I also like it when my business is a pleasure to do. So yeah, I found that by the time I'm out there going to meet with people, which is the part that I excel, I'm so tired from the other activities of the business. I just want it to be over, and then it becomes so difficult. So that did not happen for the past 2 days. I just had light times. And then I wasn't cooking, I was just making burgers. So it was easy. On the first day, on Thursday, I didn't want to wake up early. So I said, you know what, I won't wake up early. I'll wake up at 8, 9. I'm gonna prepare the burgers very slowly, very slowly. And I was very intentional about being slow about it. I took my time slowly, got out of the house at 12. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Yeah, by 2 I was back in my house and I relaxed. Went again, bought product, came back. On Friday, woke up, took my time. Though I had like now triple my product that I had on Thursday, on Saturday, yeah. So on Saturday I had triple what I had on Friday. But then still I didn't want to extenuate myself, because the more I extenuate myself with the product, the more I become tired to do the marketing, and the marketing is where I excel. So now I had triple, and I went out. I went to a place that I've never been before, a new location. And it worked. At first it was so difficult. My God, I was like, oh, they are not accepting me. Vanessa, we're gonna cry. But when it gained momentum, 3 hours back to my house. Yeah. So I learned that also sometimes taking it easy, laying back and just, kutulia tu, is usually much better than, gets you more money. Yeah. I remember a client I was dealing with, and I used to work for them for 1 hour every Friday. And me just showing up for 1 hour used to get me 10,000. Yes, 10,000. So as I was coming back from the burgers, I was like, oh my God, I made some good money in 3 hours. And then I remembered, oh boo, you used to make 10,000 in 1 hour. What are you talking about? So I just want my job back. Anyway, it's okay. You accept where you are, do what you gotta do, and also know when to take it. It's just a matter of knowing. It's not like something you can put in strategy, like on Monday I'm gonna work hard, on Tuesday I'm gonna work hard. Though, like when you're scheduling, however you schedule your work, I don't know how you do it, but for me, I have restful days, right? Like days where I don't go to work at all, I just sleep or go out. I have those kind of days. But then there are days, these ones, I can't say they are strategies. They're just days that I go with the flow. Yeah, I think it's something to be about being a woman, because there are certain parts of my cycle that I can't be like, yeah. There are times I can be like that, and and it's okay. But then there are days, like the past days, like, no, resting. It's resting time. So I'm not going to extenuate myself. I'm not going to force. I'm not going to push too much. I'm just going to Gucci. Pole pole too. Even crossing the road. Let's go pole pole, pole pole. Walking, pole pole son. Then there are days like I'm pole pole. And so the pole pole worked because I was following my body. I was like, I'm not going to wake up early. And I did not wake up early. I woke up when I felt like my sleep cycle was over. And I walked slowly to where I was going. However much product I could get, I took. The first day I had like a third of what I had on Saturday. On Saturday I had 3 times what I had on Friday. And all of it worked. I think it's alignment. I'm just hearing these things people talk about, but sometimes they work. When I hear them, I'm like, bullshit. But when you follow your body, when you are you authentically, they work. Their clients, customers, clients, whatever, these ones are customers, the ones I deal with in the agency are clients. So there's sometimes I talk to customers and I'm like, this one's ain't gonna buy, so I'm not gonna give too much. And they don't buy, and I'm like, yeah. Because I know customers. I know, first of all, I know the way my customer looks like. I have a 2% kind of thing where sometimes I don't know, but I'm never wrong. 2%. I've realized it sometimes. Like I could be talking to someone. Already I'm like, I've discounted them. Or maybe that kind of attitude that they already discounted is what makes them buy. You don't know how people act. Like sometimes people want you to speak bad to them so that they can buy from you. It is very shocking. I don't know, maybe it's a kind of nervous system thing. Maybe you remind them of somebody who used to speak bad to them, maybe their parent or their teacher, I don't know, or a girl who didn't like them. Sometimes you gotta play a role. Right now, I'm not in the same world you're in. I'm in a world where I've realized some things that are like forbidden knowledge. So let's get to the topic at hand. So tomorrow I'm risking something. I'm super scared. That means it's gonna work 100%. Or it's gonna work. That's why I'm so scared. Um do it scared, solve hard. Actually, there's nothing that I've done that I don't do scared. The ones that I don't do scared, I don't know the last time I didn't do something that I wasn't scared to do, because recently all I've been doing is just new stuff. So I'm doing everything I'm doing is scared. I'm doing everything scared. Yeah? I'm doing everything scared. That's the only way to do anything. You cannot learn the things you do not know how to do by not doing the things you do not know how to do. Shall I repeat that for you? You do not know how to do the things you do not know how to do by not doing the things you do not know how to do. Let's get to the topic, because this is a big one. This is the beginning of life, Focusing on yourself. Today, I spent the day in the house, sleeping, moving from the bed to the couch, getting closer to the closest socket so that I could just be on TikTok the entire day. And when TikTok bored me, I was on Instagram. When Instagram bored me, on YouTube. And when YouTube bored me, WhatsApp, Facebook, any place that I could be. I can't wait to start making good money so that I can start leaving the house again. I don't like being in the house. I want to go to swim again. I want to go for bike rides. I want to go to nice hotels. I want to go even to the cyber. The first place I'm going when I get some money is the cyber. There's a nice cyber I found that I miss going to, because it's a nice cyber. It's big, spacious, very nice cabinets, very fast internet, fast computers. I know it's weird. Those are the kind of places that I like. I want to go do my nails, my hair. Anyway, focusing on yourself. So yeah, as I was on TikTok, I was coming across, I've been very interested in African spirituality for a very long time. Like I think ever since I was a young girl, when we were summaring social studies, when I did geography, religion, like all of it. So yeah, it's always been an important topic to me because it's important to me. So it became more important when I was smoking marijuana because, now I started questioning everything. The white man's religion, colonialism, church, Christianity, all of it. I questioned all of it, right? So, yeah, I focused on Kenya, the Mau Mau, and all of that stuff. And then I stopped because at a certain point I realized that, fighting, going to protest, activism, trying to raise my consciousness is bullshit. And then recently, I found Swirinya Kano. I like what she's doing. I like the kind of stuff she's teaching. African spirituality, like Kemetic religion, the Nilot, the Bantus, hieroglyphics, and the meaning of life, and holy science, and astrology, and all of that. I like what she's doing. I like that she's getting money from it. I like that she's monetizing. I love that. Oof. Can't wait to get that to that point where I monetize appearing, I get paid. God blesses the work of my mouth. God blesses the work of my hands, the work of my being. I want to be, I want God to bless me showing up, right? Just showing up, being seen. The work of my presence. I want that. Can't wait for that. That's why I started this again. So yeah, I started watching her once again. And I loved when she was doing animism back in the days, and I found her and I was like, wow. So I got really interested once again into this African spirituality and stuff. And so TikTok started, showing me more of that stuff, because that's what TikTok does when you... So now I've gotten more people who are talking about African religion, and not just Africa, now Kenyan, and the Bantu and Kikuyu lore, and Mount Kenya, Kirinyaga, and everything, And then today, again, I found a man saying, the Bantus did not come from Zaire, the Kikuyus. And it became this entire thing, people were fighting, and I was like, no. I do not want to come here once again. I've been here, done that, done. I'm done with it. Because I've been there, fighting, because first of all, you think about the world consciousness, how the world is going. Why are we thinking this way? We should be thinking this way. And then all of a sudden it's, this world is divided into different places, and there's the aspect of colonialism, there's the aspect of Africa, and then you're like, yeah, we are Africans, we must fight as Africans, or black people, and you realize that the black people who went to America, the Black Panther thing, yeah. And then again, you come to Africa and you're like, we're Africans, we should unite the same way Muammar Gaddafi wanted. All of a sudden you realize, Africa is big. There is East Africa, there is South Africa, there is West Africa, there is North Africa. I mean, some of these people don't even look like me, and then all of a sudden it's, maybe just Kenya. And then you realize Kenya is made up of like 42 fucked up tribes. 43, right? And you're like, it's only tribes nyingi. We can't just all have the same consciousness, no matter what we are saying one time and all that shit. It's a big thing, it's like, it's too big, right? Then now you start understanding maybe my community, where I come from, where I am, and then you realize, oh, watu ni different na mimi. These people have their own, everyone has their own family, they have their own ways. Even if you are speaking the same language, everybody has their own thoughts. We fight with these people every day. It's like everyone is just, so you think, my family. And then your family, everybody is their individual human being. And then by now you realize, oh, this is my parents' family. I should go get my own family and do that shit. But before I do that, and do I even want to get a family in there? It's all about me. Have you walked that journey with me to see just how you come to just being you? It's not about the world. It's not about women. Yes, it is, but it's not. Yes, we can all speak. Oh, yeah. Women go through a lot. Yeah. Yes. We currently have a rise in women power and boss bitches, and women do not want to withstand bullshit anymore. And it's good, right? But then again, at the end of the day, it's not about Madam Sprinkle Sprinkle. It's not about all those ladies. It's about me, Vanessa. Do you get this? It is not about anyone else in this world. It's just about you. I think you best understand this when you are hungry. If you have slept a few days hungry, you start understanding how alone you are. And I'm not saying you're lonely, but you are alone. You came into this world alone. You will leave this world alone. No matter how many you think you are when you are with people, at the end of the day, you are just you alone. Even sometimes you're with people and you remember, it's an awareness. It's not loneliness. It is an awareness. It's not that you're feeling sad and there's this calamity or pandemic or like the male loneliness pandemic. No, it's not. It's just an awareness that you're alone in this world. Even in your family, you are alone. Because what is family? It's just you people, each individual that, yes, you do come from the same father or mother or both, but at the end of the day, everyone has their own identity. Even your parents have their own dreams and their own thoughts, their own opinion, their own views about life, perspective, everything. They live their own personal experience. You, to them, is not the same way that you... What you are to your parents is not the same as who they are to you. So at the end of the day, it's just... however many you are, let's assume you're like 6 in your family, okay? Maybe 4 kids and 2 parents. At the end of the day, all of you are different people. You're not the same. You're not the same as your parents. You're not the same as your siblings. You are different people. Even when you sit together and eat and all of you are enjoying the food, everyone is experiencing this moment separately. Sometimes when you have fights with your family members, you realize that all of you grew up in the same house but experienced that house very differently. Am I showing you just how alone you are in this world? Being alone is not a bad thing. Solitude is a good thing. Myself, I love solitude very much. I spend my entire day with people, talking to people, lots of people. I talk to like 200 people a day, even more. Let's say 300 people a day. So by the time I leave them, I want to go back to my house and just stay alone. I love solitude. It is in solitude where I become the best of myself. So when I see on social media people saying, oh, all these women claiming that they are okay alone, they are suffering, you are only sad or depressed when you're alone if you do not like the person you are with or you are. I really love the person I am with when I'm alone. Oh my God, I love that bitch. I really like her. I love her 24/7. I love her with my entire being. With everything that I am, I love that woman. I love it when I'm alone. I am more successful myself when I'm alone. I know. Not even when I'm near my parents. And I do love my parents and we love each other and blah, 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 blah. But me, myself, my best essence, my best of me is revealed when I am alone. Now, if you are not comfortable being alone, stop projecting to people. Aki, stop. It is so sad to see that people projecting their sadness and their misery to others. I know misery loves company, but if you're being sad when you're alone, so you go do something about it. Or say, yo, people, me, I am very sad. But of course, misery loves company, so you're not going to do that, right? So having shown you, using all that to show you that you are alone, let's get into it. Your life will begin with this realization, right? That you are alone. Wewe ni wewe. Wewe ni wewe. Hakuna mtu mwingine kama wewe. No one. Hakuna. Ni wewe. If there was, then God would have not made you. Right? You're here experiencing your life alone. Like, there's no one seeing this world through your eyes. That's why you are created. You're the expression of God through you. For me, I'm the Vanessa I am, right? The expression of God through Vanessa, W-O. You are the expression of God through whoever you are, right? If the I am, the great I am, was done expressing through human beings, you would not have been created, you would not have lived this long. So appreciate that fact first, that you are the expression of the great I am in your vessel. So express yourself, because you are the expression of the great I am in your own unique vessel. Now let's get up to the challenge of today, because I want to keep this very interesting. After every point, we are going to name a country that starts with the letter M. I'm gonna just be writing, alright? So just a minute, I wrote some notes down. How do you focus on yourself? Now that you understand that you are alone, you are you peke yako, you can only change you, you can only focus on you, you can only improve you. You can't go out improving the world, no. You can have some impact in it, like, Martin Luther King, or Beyonce, or Kim Kardashian, or Marilyn Monroe, yeah, or Cleopatra, or Vanessa. But you yourself can't lead the world into that. It is only by you expressing yourself that you can express for the world. Wow, hey, today I have a lot of wisdom, yo. Right? Right, alright. So, let us first go to this point. Let us talk about what will happen if you do not focus on yourself. So we go to how do you focus on yourself, alright? What will happen if you do not focus on yourself? Meow. Alright? So number one, you'll always end up feeling drained, used, and exhausted. Why doesn't everybody do the same for me? Because you're carrying the weight of the world. And what is the world? All of these people. You want to carry the weight of all these people? Even God lets things happen, like God, the stories and the text that God ordained, it tells us that God is able to do everything, right? God could have created any other world that he felt like creating, but then he created this one and sustains it, right? Through us. So, God can decide anytime that I'm gonna, end rape culture, pedophilia. But God lets it go on. So, he has the capacity to even just finish the devil, right? But God decides to just let it be. Because pia sisi tunafaa tuache vitu zingine tu. I'm not saying accept rape culture. I'm not saying that, no. No, I'm not saying that. Do not misquote me. I'm saying that there are some things you just let them be. You can't go around carrying the weight of everybody, of the world. You're not Jesus. He's the only one who did that, carry the weight of the world. Got killed for it. One time, because I was this kind of person who carries the weight of the world, a friend of mine asked me, do you want to be Jesus, Vanessa? Because I was so bothered with everything going on in the world. These children getting raped in India, and these children getting circumcised, these girls getting circumcised in Pokot and Sierra Leone. I had bothered myself with too much. And all these women going hungry in Mathare, and the woman I couldn't give the rest of my fare because I'd given it to a certain Rasta man who wanted food. Don't. Stop. Acha tu. Acha vitu ziende. You know what? Acha vitu ziende vile vitu zinafaa kwenda. Si lazima ujiinvolve kwa kila kitu. Stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Alright? Just focus on you. Focus on you. Peke yako, wewe peke yako. The things, and when you focus on yourself, because yourself can also be a lot, focus on only the things that you can control. Hizo zingine achana nazo. Right? So, if you do not focus on yourself, you'll always feel drained. End up feeling so drained, so exhausted. And then, the things you will be doing, expecting some little reciprocity, you won't be able to get somebody to do that for you. That is the truth of the matter. And it is sad, especially if you are an overgiver in relationships, or whatever kind of relationship, friendships, love, blah, 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 blah. You will never get anybody who will give too much of themselves if you are doing that already. You give and give and give and give and expect it to be returned, but then it will never be returned because you're not focusing on yourself, you're focusing on the other person. One way to make people focus on you is by you focusing on yourself. So if you focus on that other person, guess who that other person is going to be focusing on? Themselves. And then now you will be like a never-ending source of giving. You give, and then you just feel empty. Inaisha. Because inaishanga. I've been there. I know this shit. You give and you give and you give and you end up empty. It actually feels better when you're on the other end. Receiving until you're flowing. And no one, my dear, no one will ever put you before themselves. Let me just tell you for free. I wish somebody would have ever told me that before. But they didn't. So I'm gonna tell you. Hakuna mtu kwa hii dunia atakuweka mbele yake. No one in this world will ever prioritize you over themselves. No one. No one. So prioritize yourself. Focus on yourself. That's the secret. My life changed so much when all that focus shifted. It did. And I had to go through fire for it to shift. But it did, and right now I'm like, wow, I didn't know that I could get here. Because right now I don't give a shit if, I don't care what goes on outside my house. I don't. What goes on outside my body, I really don't, unless it is involved. I'm involved in that, and I don't know how. But I don't give a fucking shit. And it makes me sleep so good at night. My money iko na place tu moja inaendanga kwangu peke yangu. It is such a good place to be. Number 2, if you do not focus on yourself, you will be stuck while others move forward at your expense. You will be the person mwenye tunataka kuruka pahali kwa kamtaro, umejieka hapo, umeenda umelala kwako kamtaro, tunakukanyangia tukivuka, na tutacomplain uko flat enough. Yeah. Ni hivyo ndio kuko. You will be stuck while others move forward. You will be stuck while others move forward at your expense. So, start focusing on yourself. The other day, I met a lady. She owns some apartment here in the university. Very beautiful apartments. Yeah. So, of course, I took some time to listen to her. And she told me, my dear, if you are somebody who is always concerned for the welfare of others, stop right now. Let your money go to one person, let it be you. Don't be the kind of person who everybody feels they can go to whatever problem they have. Vanessa, I don't be that person. I know how it's like. Don't be that person. Disappoint as many people as you can, so that you do not disappoint yourself. Every time you feel like you're about to disappoint yourself, go disappoint somebody else. So that you do not disappoint yourself. Alright, we haven't named the countries that begin with an M. Let us start with number 1. Mali. Mali. I forgot to do that. Alright. That's number 1. We have 9 more to go. Alright, so if you do not focus on yourself, number 3, you will keep second guessing yourself, making decisions based on what others think. Shall I repeat that again? You will keep second guessing yourself. You will keep second guessing yourself, making decisions based on what other people think. Hey. Does this hit good? Because it's hitting even me. I like doing these things, these lives, because every day I do these lives, I'm not only talking to you, I'm not teaching you, I'm teaching myself. In case I'd forgotten, I remember immediately. You will keep on second guessing yourself because you're not focusing yourself, so you don't even know what you like or what you don't like, what you allow, what you do not allow. And now you will be the kind of person who, before you make a decision, you ask everybody. I used to be that person. What do you think I should name my company? I'm going to name my company this. Do you think it's a good idea? No, we don't. Do you know how bad it is that in this world, no one's rooting for you? They are not. Oh my God, they're not. They're not rooting for you. They are not. No matter how much they say, oh, women supporting women, they're not going to eat your burger. They're not rooting for you. They're not. No one is rooting for you. You might as well be the person that roots for yourself. In a world where, it's like you are in a perpetual court, right? Wow. You're in a perpetual court. So in this court, there is, you are kind of the defendant, and then there is the plaintiff and the judge and blah 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 blah. So in this court, ensure that you're on your side, because everybody else is on the other side. They are not for you, they are against you. So be for you. You gotta be your biggest fan. No one's, no, even the people who would really like to support you, they can't, not at their expense. And it's just human nature. I was watching this show, yeah, Gordon Ramsay. What is it called, the show? The one that Gordon Ramsay does? What is it called? Hell's Kitchen, yeah. So there was this season where in the finale there were 3 contestants, yeah. So one contestant, she looked promising. She forgot her butter. So while cooking, Gordon asked her, what are you going to do? How are you going to make it without butter? And she says, I will try and borrow from my fellow contestant. And she goes as this fellow woman, and the woman has like 3 stacks of butter, lots. And she tells her, I don't have butter. And this other guy, he had like a stick, and he threw to her. Like, okay, if she wins because of that, then it's out. But I don't think butter is gonna change. Guess who won? Yes, the guy, but it reminded me of this time when I was in high school. I know that story kind of makes you think at you. No, it was the wrong story. I remember when I was in high school, and I went to fetch some water at night so that I wouldn't have to wake up early to fetch, because at that point we didn't have water. It was pre our borehole, right? So I went to fetch water, and this CU lady came, and she was a prominent CU person, and so I thought, well, let me just allow her because she's always serving. You know what happened? The moment that her bucket filled, maji ilipotea. And this bitch, yes, bitch, she didn't even share that bucket with me. Can you imagine how I felt, how stupid I felt? In that court, I had abandoned myself and moved to the plaintiff. The plaintiff won. I lost because I went to defend them. Are we together? So focus on yourself, so that you don't make decisions based on other people's thoughts and opinions. Because everybody's opinion will be like, how does this benefit me, or how can I make her fail, so that she doesn't catch up with me. Especially if you're a high performer, very, very talented, creative like I am. You have to be aware that you are not being supported by everybody. People are jealous. I'm sorry, your village people around you, they see your, they see your light. They don't like it. People are not good. Even you yourself, you're not good. If only you could accept that, you'll be so free to be bad. Because also being nice is weakness. Country number 2. We already said Mali, sindio? The next one, Madagascar. Madagascar, it's an island of Africa, but still in Africa. I just love our connection, and looks like, that country. I'd love to go there. I will have to go there. Alright, so number 4, if you do not focus on yourself, you will attract energy vampires and users. They really love those people. I realized the other day that I started becoming a therapist for somebody I just met the other day, and they are very heavy. They're an intense person. They have a lot of feelings, and they want to spew their feelings. And like me, I don't have people who talk to me and expect me to carry their weight. So it was like, oh shit, this is heavy stuff. And I just want to carry my weight. So I noticed I have hung out with them like twice and I was feeling drained. I was like, oh shit, this is like an energy vampire. This one is taking a lot from me because I don't want, staki kusikia family problems. I don't want to listen to people. I don't want to hear their problems. I don't want to help them. No. Unless, like, after that I'm going to be given money. No. Yeah, I know. I'm so empty inside. My bank account is so full. Yeah, so energy vampires, you know them. They really like people who don't focus on themselves. They love them. They love them. So you can focus on them. Yeah. They love you. They love you. Love you. Can come, pour to you, waste your entire night, and then be gone when they are lighter. And now you are heavy. So focus on yourself. You won't even have time. You won't even know when they are around. Jesus, trust me, focus on yourself and you will repel energy vampires. They don't like people who focus on themselves. Just be focused on yourself. Like, so focused on yourself. Like, so focused on yourself. So focused on yourself. It is the best place you can be. I'm at that point in my life and I'm like, oh shit, kumbe kulikuwa na maisha matamu kuliko yenye nilikuwa nimeonja. I thought I had tasted good life because I've drank mnazi on a Monday morning. While looking at the ocean, the blue ocean at Watamu, watching the 7 islands. I thought I'd seen it all. But shit. Being focused on yourself is another type of high. It's weird. It feels like you're on a drug. And this drug is not gonna fuck you up. You're not gonna regret it. It's something that people should do more of. You're minding your business 24/7. Like I woke up and my thought was just rest. Rest. Next, the phone. Next, the house, clean the house, do some laundry because I don't want to have an overload of laundry, so I'm doing laundry every day. Make my bed, and then all of a sudden it's 4 and I'm like, oh, go get product because you want money tomorrow. And I'm thinking, and as I'm walking, I'm thinking, oh, I need a good chama that I can save money so that my money can work for me. I need a good circle. Which circle am I going to invest my money so that I can get some loan and buy something that I've been wanting to buy? I mean, it's a different kind of high. It's like you wake up feeling so energetic because you're going to please yourself the entire day. It is beautiful. Do it. Trust me, do it. I never thought that there could be something so beautiful. Even seeing my sheets just white. Oh my God. And knowing that every day I am working towards like the best version of me. Damn. I wish I'd been told this earlier. It's okay. Third country. Maldives. The Maldives. There's some honeymoon destination or something. Maldives. Somebody once proposed to me, telling me they'll take me to Maldives. Maybe I should have said yes just to go to Maldives, and then I wasn't focused on myself, was I? So Number 5, what will happen if you do not focus on yourself is you will wake up one day realizing that you wasted so much time focusing on others when you could have been using that time focusing on yourself. And now, years have passed. You do no longer have the same energy or youthfulness that you had. Others have surpassed you, and now you're bitter and you're angry. You either stayed at the same spot, lagged behind, while others move forward. Do you know how painful that is? That is more painful than being jilted at the altar. For me, at least. I think you can, even like 3 marriages, like if people left you at 3 marriages, I think you can survive that. Being married and divorced 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times, I think you can survive that. But waking up to realize that everybody was propelled forward by you while you remained behind, stayed in the same place, stayed behind while you propelled everybody, and now they are ahead of you and you are behind. And you no longer have the youth, the beauty, or the energy to go back and change it. That is crushing. That can make you kill yourself, can't it? That can make you kill somebody. That's what happened in Acrimony, right? The movie, I think everybody knows that movie. Yeah. She lost her womb. And she wasted so much time. I think at a point, you're always aware, right? I think at a certain time she thought, so much time has gone, acha tu niendelee kukaa tu na hiki kifala. And that's the time. Yeah. You wake up after so many years to realize, fuck. I hope you realize that before at least you hit 30. If I can do something about it. There's still some time, right? Imagine realizing that shit at 40, at 50. And you have to start over. I know, yeah, you can. I can start over. You can do anything. Yes, you can. But do you have the same energy? Do you have time? At least if you're 30, you have like 50 years to get to 80, so you can still work and... if you're 50, you can work. But do you have the same energy? So focus on yourself. Because no one else will. I hate. You remember that story I told you about the grandmother I found selling mandizi at town at 10, okay, like 9 up or 9, 10-ish, selling bananas. Every time I remember that story, I wanna cry. Yo, cause imagining, I'm gonna work hard for me, so much. Hey, I'm not gonna let myself down. I need to start the chama, start a savings, a circle. Invest, make as much money as I can possibly while I'm young. Cause imagining getting to some ages without a house, because me, I really want an apartment for me, An apartment, savings, kibao, investments, my company grow, so Fourth country, Mauritania. It's in just near Mali, uko juu, Mauritania. And because Mauritius, right? Mauritius. All right. So now that we've talked about the dangers of not focusing on yourself, let's move on to the third part, which is how do we focus on ourselves. I love that I'm reminding myself this. I think I should be doing this like every day. I try my best, by the way. I do my best to do it every day. So that I always remember the things that I tell you are the things that remind me. So I have to keep doing it. So let's go. How do you focus on yourself? I think the first thing for me is mind your business. Achana na Beyonce, achana na Jay-Z, achana na everybody. Yes, we can reference them once in a while, but they're not important. They're not. It's none of your business. Mind your fucking business. I wish I would tell that to men, but we are their business, so boohoo. No luck. So mind your business. Achana na biashara ya dunia. Achana na Kenya. Well, you guys bashed Gloria Ntanzola. Was that her name? When she said, "Mimi niende protest nikakufe." She was right. She was right. I've been to protest. Gotten arrested a few times. I know. It's not worth. It's not. I'm sure a lot of people believe otherwise, but because I've been to the courts because of that, I know. I don't believe. I know for a fact it's not worth it. So, number 2, say no without explaining. It's not very big for you, shocking. I'm not comfortable with that. It's okay, right? See, Lazma, you don't have to walk this world performing for people. Don't. Say no. No matter how uncomfortable you feel like, say no. No. No, I'm not going to give you that money. No, I do not have that time. No, I'm not going to do that. No. I'm not going to get into that car. No. No. No, 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 no. 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 And I know so many people don't like hearing the word no, men. And even women. But learn to say it. I think it's even more important than yes. Say no. Tutajua kusema yes, but I saw. Alright. Country number... no, I already get a pass for that. Alright. So number 3. This is important. This is important. Listen to this one. Set your goals and focus on them. I love that. I love goals. Ni saa 10. Msane. Ni saa 10. Jesus, who have I become? It's almost time for me to sleep. So I'm gonna rush this through, right? Focus on your goals. Focus on your goals. Focus on your goals. Set them, focus on them. Is it a 5-year plan? Is it a 3-year plan? Is it a 50-year goal? Think. Set a plan for your life. Life may not go according to that plan, but isn't it better than not having one? Right? Set your goals. Whatever you want to become, whatever dreams you have, set them and have clear intentions towards achieving them. Focus on them. Trust me. Hakuna kitu yenye itakubamba kama ku tick off. I love ticking off stuff. Even when I go to the supermarket, I always have a list. I'm like, yes, done. It's a small satisfaction, but now doing like 2 years things, they make me even more happy. So focus on them. Trust me. Set your goals and focus on them. Achana na hizi vitu zingine. Anything else that is not that, lenga. Alright. And then, okay. 6th country. Starting with an Mexico. So we are number 6, Mexico. Alright. So how do we focus on ourselves? We said, mind your own business. Number 2, say no without explaining. Number 3, set your goals and focus on them. Number 4, cut off people. Cut off. Be comfortable missing people from afar. Cut off people. I had to cut off 2 of my customers, daily customers, last week, because they just became a nuisance, and I'm like, I started this business without you. I got you the same way I'll get other customers. One started growing a big head. Another one made me make a special meal for him, and he called me to tell me at ameenda sijui wapi, and he's cancelling. So nah, I'm done with that. So cut off people. No matter how important you think they are, you just met them. You've met these people when you're older. Trust me, you're okay. You will do without them. You just met these people. I think that would have worked for me so well if I had done with my previous relationship like 45 years ago. This person I met, and I thought, oh, fuck that. Right now they're off my life, and I'm like, who the fuck was that? So, be comfortable missing people from afar. Even your family. Sometimes you just have to miss them from afar. You're like, nakupenda. Lakini, nikiwa karibu na wewe nakuwa shetani. Wacha nikae mbali na wewe. Alright? Let's go to the 5th one. Oh, before that, let's look for another country. Number 7. Oh, I'm running out. Malawi. Yes. Okay. So, number 5, invest in yourself. Fast. And then maybe with the leftovers, you can help other people. But, wachana to your part. Invest in yourself. Invest in your knowledge. What kind of knowledge? Skills. Financial literacy, which is important. Especially for me right now, financial literacy is so important. I'm doing a course, by the way. I'm doing a financial class. So, yes. Invest. How much does it go for? Yeah? I had to chuck a lot of money. I'm still paying off the debt. Because I found that this was important. Whatever is... See, tushasema, you set your goals. You know what your goals are. You know which industry you want to be in. You know which kind of business you want to set up. Sindio? Now go... Which skills do I need to have? What are the assets that I need in this company? Now start investing in those things, right? Kama ni shule unahitaji kwenda, enda. Smash shule, financial class. I think financial literacy is important for everybody. Fashion, the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. So work on that a lot. Trust me, no one is seeing your heart when you're walking around. Invest in the way you look. Invest in the way you talk. If you need to go to a public speaking thing, go. If you need to make your teeth, do it. Whatever kind, depending on what you want to do. You know, the skills and the resources you need, the gadgets, the assets, invest in that. So that it's easier for you, right? You're investing in yourself. I had something, Vanessa. Lori Greiner said it. She's one of the sharks on Shark Tank. I love her. She has such a beautiful mind. She says, if you want to make a good living, invest in hard work. Work hard. If you want to make a living, work hard. Every day, right? Easy. But if you want to build a fortune, invest in yourself. If you want to make a fortune, invest in yourself. Skills, looks, the kind of literacy you need, the kind of people you need, your networks, the kind of friends you have, the kind of places you go to. That actually changes everything, right? Your environment, traveling. You go sit down. Umeandika goals zako. You know your intentions. Now, walk around. What are these things that I need? Right? Country number 8. Which other country begins with an M? Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Ethiopia. Hey, what? M. Somebody help me. A country that begins with M. I can't continue until I remember that I know that country. Mali, Madagascar, Maldives, Mauritania, Mauritius, Mexico, Malawi. Ooh, come on. A country that begins with an M. I'm trying. Okay, Asia. Mesahau. Mozambique. Ah, Mozambique. A luta continua. Continua. The struggle continues. No, we do not struggle anymore. Alright, and finally, not finally, number 6. How to focus on yourself is prioritize rest. I'm a big fan of that nowadays, but I just feel like I'm on social media too much and I'm not resting. I'm either on social media or sleeping. So I need something else. Like, I began this swimming every month and I haven't done it like this month and last month. So I have to go back to that swimming and just staying under the sun and just dreaming, floating on water, drinking some good drinks, not necessarily wine, just cocktails or juices, eating fruits, swinging, just hanging out in nice places. I've missed that, so yeah. Prioritize rest and peace. Value. Old women say that is the most important thing. Peace. It's important. You don't even know how much, but it's important. Rest and peace. They are important. So important. Rest, just sleeping, and just staying. Kukatu is important. And peace. When you don't have mavitu kwa mgongo yako, it's important. So yeah, it's another way to focus on yourself. Preserve yourself by doing some rituals like spoiling, pampering yourself, making your hair, getting your nails done, shopping. I love shopping. I've just come to loving it. I never liked shopping. I hated going to the market. I hated going to the supermarket. But now I do. I love it. I love coming back to my house with bags full of things that I can afford. I love that. So yeah, shopping, retail therapy. Just know what works for you and dive in. Focus on you. And then now, the bonus that I have, and before the bonus, let us find out the other countries. We got Mozambique, right? Another country that begins with an M. Another country that begins with Morocco. I'm afraid I'm not gonna get the 10th one. Are there 10 countries that begin with the letter M? Alright, so my bonus point number 677. Stop being too nice. I know if you're a people pleaser, this is extremely hard for you, but when you stop being too nice to people, you'll start noticing shifts. You don't have to perform. You don't have to say hi back to everybody else. Everybody who says hi. You don't have to give your time or energy to everybody. You don't have to take bullshit from people. You don't need to be nice to anyone. You don't owe anyone shit. So stop being nice, too nice. Be that to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Achana na watu. Let them say you're bad. It's okay. Actually, the more, the better. When they say you're bad, you owe them nothing. They don't expect shit from you. Right? Yeah. I feel like I've forgotten that one. But it's good that I've told it to you. Now I remind myself, right? So, yeah, that's it. That's the gist. Kabla screen yangu turn black and white because at 10 it's gonna turn. I think I've reminded myself something important. I love coming here, and today I was forcing myself because on my rest days I normally don't do this, but then I didn't do it yesterday, so I had to, do it today, compensate. So, which is the 10th country that starts with the letter M? We have Mali, we have Madagascar, we have Maldives, Mauritania, Mauritius, Mexico, Malawi, Mozambique, Morocco, which is the last one. Oh, somebody help me. Monaco. Grace of Monaco. You know that movie? Nicole Kidman acted it. You know that lady it was acted after Grace of Monaco. She was a Hollywood star and she got married to the prince or the king of Monaco, and then she had to stop acting and focus on herself being the queen of Monaco, and she just revitalized everybody's opinion of Monaco. She put Monaco on the map and people started knowing what Monaco is, and now Monaco is like one of the richest destinations to be in. It's where millionaires and billionaires hang out. So yeah, I'm so glad we did this. I'm so glad I did this, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I have a heavy day tomorrow, and I'm hoping that it will be successful. Lots of money, lots of grace, lots of contacts, lots of connections, lots of just business ideas and money, and just, yeah, I'll come back to tell you about it. It's been an honor. My name is Vanessa. I do this like every day from around 8 to whenever. Bye. Have a great week ahead. May it be prosperous for me mostly. Bye bye.